Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good Sunday morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful Sunday. And hey, we are still taking stock of our game yesterday, or is it the day before yesterday, Friday night game, right? Chelsea were defeated by Flamengo, another South American side. We lost the 1.5 million pounds. In fact, by now, we should have been bagging in 7.3 million pounds. But no, we'll have to wait until Monday night. Yes. Man, I'll be watching that game here Tuesday morning. Yeah, 9 p.m. in US, where I am. This part of the world, that will be Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, that's better for me after all. I'll sleep and I'll wake up in the morning. I'll have my coffee with me and I'll be watching the game. Most probably, I think we can even go live. We can do watch along that morning. Let's see, because it will be a very good day. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hey, I try to analyze this game and come to think of Enzo Maresca. Chelsea fans, like I said in my previous video yesterday, we need to calm down a little. Let's relax. We are in pre-season. I call this tournament a pre-season tournament. Though there's money at stake, there's a trophy at stake. And winning this trophy will mean that Chelsea is the only club. Chelsea will be the only club in Europe, in fact, around the world, that would have won all the trophies. Every trophy in Europe and in the world. Oh, this is a club world. This is a World Cup. We won every single trophy in Europe, right? By winning the Conference League. Winning this tournament once again will mean that we have won the World Cup in addition to the Europe. So we've conquered the world. Do you get it? Yeah. Every trophy in Europe, Chelsea have won it. Winning this Club World Cup will simply mean that we have won the World Cup as well. The only club in the world to achieve that. But I want you to look at something here. You see, Enzo Maresca has actually fulfilled the goals we set for him last season. He did. We've forgotten. He's fulfilled the goals we set for him last season. He got us back into the top 4. Not just Champions League, but the top 4 where we want to be. Yes. And he also won the trophy. That's the Conference League trophy. Which many of us, we're like, hey, if he doesn't win this Conference League, Chelsea does not belong to this tournament. Yes. Failure to win that Conference League title would have been Chelsea's worst failure ever. Because we met or we played against teams that were nowhere near Chelsea level. Nowhere near... in a section of the final game, Real Betis, right? They are average. I would say they are around, I will compare them to Southampton, or let's say West Ham, Brighton. I see Brighton even as a better team compared to Real Betis. Oh yes. Don't get me wrong. It is only this player from Manchester United that went there that lifted them up. Anthony, right? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Maresca has actually fulfilled the target set for him in 2024-2025 season. He has fulfilled that. He got us to the top 4 and got us the Conference League trophy. Have that in mind. We won our first game in this tournament against Los Angeles FC. We were leading Flamengo with 2/3 of the game played, around 60th minute. Then a 4-minute period happened that turned the whole situation around, where we conceded twice and got a player, got our striker that just came on stupidly sent off. You see, we were the same people crying about Chelsea's attack in the past. And we were the same people crying about Chelsea's defense in the past. I can boldly or confidently say that at least there is an improvement in our defense. There is an improvement in our defense. Looking at the caliber of defenders we have, and the worst part is the goalkeeper, who doesn't inspire confidence in our defenders. Oh yes, our goalkeeper doesn't. Sanchez doesn't inspire confidence. You know, there's a goalkeeper that will be in a goal post, and defenders will know that even if they make mistake, the keeper is there to save the situation. But in this case, if you are a defender right now in Chelsea and you made a mistake, or let's say our DM makes a mistake, guy, you know that you have lost it. You cannot hope and trust in Sanchez. Oh, in few games you can say, yeah, he saved the situation in few games in the league, But guys, he is there to inspire confidence in the entire team. You see, it looks like I'm taking too much time on this. But ladies and gentlemen, the truth of the matter is that you can't have it both ways. You cannot. For me, I think we just need to tone down a little. I'm just hoping that Chelsea qualifies to the next stage by beating Esperance of Tunis on Monday night. That's my hope. Yeah. If we succeeded in getting that done, all these tempers will calm down. And like I also said yesterday, immediately Jackson made that error and got a red card. Within 24 hours, news started coming up from everywhere that, oh, Juventus won Jackson, Napoli won Jackson. All these ones, we never heard anything about any club showing interest in Jackson. All we know is that there are clubs in Europe, if they get Jackson, they'll buy. But within 24 hours, names of clubs, to the extent we heard, Juventus made a call to make enquiry. Napoli making a call to make inquiry. Ladies and gentlemen, now, what we heard, that Juventus have held informal explorative contact with Jackson's camp. The news actually turned out to be a false news. Rahman Osman said, no, they haven't. I speak to Diomanzi every day, and no one has been in contact. Who is Diomanzi? Is the one in charge, or is part of Jackson's entourage, Jackson's camp. He says he speaks with him every day, and no one has been in contact. I get that it fits into the timing. It fits into the timing. What is the timing? Timing of Jackson's mistakes. Guys want to sell news. It fits into the timing, but there has been nothing. There's been what? Nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, let me move on from here. Jackson is staying in Chelsea unless otherwise something else happens in the coming days. According to Fabrizio Romano, this is what he also said. Fabrizio Romano says what? Where is it? Chelsea in the last 24 to 48 hours. Okay, this is not it. This is not it. Oh, where is it? I want to get this for you. What I can say at the moment, as of June 21st, Chelsea is asking a high price for Jackson because I am told he has interest from the Premier League. We are talking about 47 million to 51 million pounds. A possible departure for Jackson? Question mark. Yes, it's possible, but in Italy, it will only happen if Chelsea. It would only happen if Chelsea change their price. In Italy, it can only happen if Chelsea change their price, because there is no club in Italy right now that will fork out 50 million pounds to buy Jackson. Not because he's Jackson, he's worth the price. But Italian clubs right now don't have that money to spend. Premier League, yes. Spain, somehow, yes. But Italian clubs, they don't have that money to fork out right now. That is what it means. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, guys, leave Jackson alone. Let him have a rest. The guy will bounce back. I've heard many who have said, oh, he's 24. If by this time he still continues to make such mistakes. Hey, we've seen players that put ball into their own net before in Chelsea. We've seen players, right, that put the ball into their own net. They scored themselves. And their team ended up losing the match 1-0. They asked who scored. They said it was an own goal. No, haven't you seen before? We've seen defenders put ball into their own net. We've seen even strikers. They were trying to defend a corner in their own area. They ended up heading the ball into their own net. We've seen goalkeepers blunder. They catch the ball, and the ball will pass through under their hand or flip and fall into the net. We've seen it all before. A striker who came on as a substitute, desperate to attack. Yes, it's the second time. Yes, is it the fourth time? Is it the fifth time? Is it the sixth time? Come on. I want to end here. It's been 5 months. Yes, it's been 5 months since Cole Palmer has scored an open goal. Nobody seems to be saying that. It's been 5 months. We are in June, right? The last time Cole Palmer scored an open goal was in January, early January. The last goal he scored was from a penalty spot. It's been 5 months, Cole Palmer has scored an open goal, and nobody seems to be seeing it because it's Cole Palmer. Because it's Cole Palmer. Yes! You see, why sometimes I feel like we are not being fair. Jackson is a striker, yes, I know. But how many goals did Jackson score from January till now? Even coming out from injury. Yes, at least he did. How many assists has he given? Yes, he came out from injury, right? When players are out of form, they are out of form. They need to be encouraged. That moment is when they need the support the most. Sell him. He's not good. You sell Jackson today, I can promise you, let Newcastle buy him or Aston Villa buy him. He'll come back and hand Chelsea. I end my case. I'll be back in the next one when you see me, guys. Shalom and peace.